Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to make my piece for the Maker chest set and give you a little update on the ones I've gotten so far. So as for the pieces I've received so far, the very first piece that I received was from my father-in-law. He made a pawn. He made this out of maple, cherry, and walnut, and gave that to me a couple weeks ago. So that was the first piece I received. The second piece I received was from Austin over at High Caliber Craftsman. He made this beautiful queen made of solid brass that he machined and put a patina on. This thing is gorgeous. I saw some pictures of this as he was doing it. I was super excited to see it in person. It looks much better in person than it does in pictures. Thank you, Austin. The second piece I received was from Dean Duplantis. He made this out of machined aluminum and a piece of travertine tile on the top to make the top of the rook. Thank you, Dean. This thing came out really cool. I really like the travertine tile on the top that he carved. The next piece I got in the mail was from my buddy Ethan Carter. He made his out of brass hardware and also has a little leather wrap accent there. That's his signature there, and that's a pawn. Thank you, Ethan. And then Vincent Ferrari was the next piece I got in the mail. I just got this in the mail just today. So this is polymer clay that he turned, doesn't have a lathe, so he turned this on a drill with a Dremel tool. So really cool. It's got a little rainbow color to it. This is a pawn from him. Thank you, Vincent. Now on to this last piece. This is the piece that I made, very first piece I made. I was happy with it. I wasn't thrilled with it, but I was happy with the way this came out. I asked some people on Facebook and Instagram what material I should use. I had a mysterious blank. I wasn't sure what it was. After turning it, I think it's a picote. But that's where my piece that I've made. This is the bishop. Problem I have with this is I lost the footage of me turning this. I was, going to make the YouTube video out of it, but I can't find the footage for it. So I may end up using this, but I think I'm going to remake mine. So the next runner up in the poll on what I should use was book micarta. So I tried to start remaking mine out of this piece of micarta that I used from the sphere I made in my maker swap last year in September. I'll stick a link to that video right there. But the problem I was having, I don't know if you can see the dig outs there. There's another one there, there's another one there. My book pages were running east-west horizontal to my cutting blade, which was digging into those pages and ripping it apart. So this blank's pretty much done. I did have another one, so I cut it in half and I glued it up. It's been a week now since I've glued that up. And now these pages are running north and south. It'll be on the lathe like this. So I'll be turning with the pages of the book. So hopefully that will eliminate that tear out. I'm going to try to turn another bishop out of this. If it doesn't work, I'm going to go back to square one. Hopefully I can find the footage for that piece that I already made. But if not, try to make one out of book micarta. So let's go make a bishop. Here we go. So there we go, guys. My fourth attempt at a bishop. There's my original one that I lost the footage to. I'm super happy with the way that this one came out. I'm super happy with the finish and the shape. I like it a lot. The micarta ones just wasn't working. The horizontal pages to the blade was catching too bad and breaking pieces out. The parallel or perpendicular, vertical, I guess you want to say, pages to the blade, there was just a lot of pages that once you got down small, that didn't have enough epoxy to hold it together. So I just continuously was gluing them together, and then I had the realization that even if I got that turned, eventually whoever bought the chest pieces were going to come apart, so they were going to lose their bishop. But I'm super happy with this one, and it's in Padauk, which is my favorite wood, which this was my original what I was going to go with in the first place. So I'm happy that I did that. As for the LGBTQ nonprofit that I have chosen for the donation to go to, it's a nonprofit here in Pittsburgh called Proud Haven. They work with LGBTQ teens that have recently found themselves homeless for whatever reason and need help. So that's the charity that I'm going to go with. I will put a link to their website down in the description below. And there'll be more information to come on when the raffle will start. Obviously, I got to get the chessboard and set in my hand and together before we can start the raffle. But keep an eye out for that information. I will be doing periodic updates on pieces that I receive in the mail. And as always, if you like what you see, hit the like and subscribe button. And always, if you like what I'm doing and you want to reach out to me, shoot me a comment below. My email is also in the description, so shoot me an email. If there's something you'd like to see me do, or if something you see me doing wrong and could help me out as a maker or a wood turner, by all means, let me know. And until next time, be kind to each other, stay safe, keep making cool stuff. I'll see you around.